Hi, hello, welcome back. And I can see that we have some new viewers, which is yay, good for me. All right, so today we're doing everybody's favorite Avenger, the strongest Avenger. You guessed it, Hawkeye. And your Hawkeye really strongest Avenger? Well, here, think about it. First Avengers, he was with them, he won. Second Avengers film, he was there, they win. Infinity War, not there, in jail, they lose. And then Endgame, he's back there, and they win again. Strongest Avenger, right? Okay. So yeah. He's just a guy with a bow and arrow. And for sure, we're going to be doing Hawkeye's favorite food, and his favorite food is, I don't know if you can tell from this, it is pizza. And hopefully, we're going to have enough time. We're probably going to do two, maybe three different kinds. All right. So let's get started. Basically, what you're going to need is you're going to need flour, and you're going to need yeast, water's over there, and a bowl. How's going on with that light? Grab your biggest bowl or medium-sized bowl, maybe, and we're going to put in 1.5 teaspoons of dry active yeast, 1.5 teaspoons, and we're going to be putting in 5 cups of all-purpose flour and bread flour, 00 flour. I'm doing like half, so 2.5 cups, 2.5 cups. Yeast, salt, flour, 1.5 tablespoons of dry active yeast, 1.5 tablespoons of sea salt, and 2.5 cups of each all-purpose flour and 00 bread flour. And now we mix. Once this is finished, we're going to be adding in 2.5 cups of cold water. Pouring in basically like a cup at a time. This is actually the first time I've used bread flour, so let's see how that goes. Let's add our second cup. Second cup. I probably could have brought out the stand mixer, but I don't know. I figure might as well get my hands dirty and feel how the dough's doing. So after we've got everything incorporated, you want to basically work it for about 5 minutes. Take a look at this in about 5 minutes and see where we're at. And right now it feels good. It's not too sticky. And also a note to self, stop wearing black pants when using flour. So after 5 minutes, that's what it's looking like. Not bad. Maybe just a little tad sticky. Cut this ball dough into 6 pieces, put it on a cookie tray, and put some olive oil on the tray, cover it with plastic wrap, and wait 2 hours. So 6 pieces. So that should be easy. So it should be half. All right, so now we're going to get our plastic wrap and we're going to cover. We can get started on our sauces. Pizza sauce, basic pizza sauce, kind of basically like a basically. Why am I keeping saying? We're going to get started on our marinara sauce, which is, don't say basically. Fuck. Pizza sauce, marinara sauce. Here we go. For the marinara sauce, we're doing something very simple, basic. Stop saying basically. Onions, garlic, passata, basil, oregano, salt, pepper, simple, and onions. So, well, eyes red. Okay, so as that's cooking, we're going to cut our garlic and we're going to add some chili peppers to the onions. We're going to add the garlic and then we're going to add some tomato paste and then we're going to add our passata and I don't know, maybe a couple tablespoons. No. Some basil. We're going to let that come to a boil and or a simmer, and then we're going to taste it and we're going to get started. Right, let's give that a taste. We're going to be doing a bechamel Caesar sauce. All right, so the thing with bechamel sauce is you want to melt the butter, and as soon as the butter is melted, you don't really any color. You're going to put in the flour, so equal parts. I didn't really measure it, so I'm hoping it'll work out fine. Also, I added in garlic right now rather than later because I want a cooked garlic flavor rather than. So we're almost to the right consistency that we want. And we keep on stirring. Starting to. We have to do the good old spoon test. Yeah. Some Worcestershire sauce. Worcestershire? Some old-fashioned whole grain Dijon mustard. Some anchovy paste. And some Parmesan. And we mix. That is smelling really good. Yeah, and then we got to cover it because otherwise it's going to get that film on it. So we got one sauce here. We got our second sauce. We put those on the side. We're going to get started on our bacon because, pizza. Do we want to see bacon cooking? We want to see bacon cooking. Bacon cooking. And now, because we can, when we have the time, we got about 40 minutes before we got to roll out the dough. Can you hear that? We are caramelizing some onion. Oh, great. The cheese. Almost done. We're going to take our pizza stone. We're going to put it in the oven at 450 and preheat it. All right, so let's get rolling. Flour on our surface, and we're going to start working with it. Not exactly round, but whatever. Doesn't matter. Let's see. That moves. Okay, should come on. Put this in the oven for, I don't know, maybe about 6 to 10 minutes. It's really thin. And let's see the result.
Let's see how long that's going to take.
Not bad. Maybe I could have put more cheese in, but not bad. All right, let's cut it up. That's holding nice. All right. Fold. So we got the next pizza in the oven already. That one is pepperoni, cheese, and bacon. We've got the sacrilegious one right here. The wife wants sauce, pepperoni, cheese, and pineapple. So I don't know if we're going to taste that in the oven. And then up next we got some caramelized onion and cheese and bacon. I don't know if we're going to get around to tasting the other ones, but if we do, just remember to comment, like, share, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. And after today, the next video will be, guess who? I'm pretty sure you can figure it out. Caramelized onion, bacon, and cheese. We're just waiting for the other one to finish in the oven. I completely forgot about the sauce. Pepperoni Caesar. So we're almost done here, and I can see why Hawkeye's favorite meal is pizza, because, it's wonderful. Maybe it's because he was eating pizza is why he was the strongest Avenger. All right, so I think that's all I got. And hopefully we'll see you next time. And yeah, enjoy and go out and make yourself some pizza. All right? Okay, bye.